Welcome to So Very Easy. My name is Laura, and what is a buttonhole cutter and how does it work? Buttonhole cutters are a little tool designed to open up the buttonholes. They're usually done with a very hard handle like wood, and this has a steel end on it. And there's a little blade right at the end. You can get them in different colors and in different sizes. It won't matter what size you get, one size will cut all sizes of buttonholes. But what you will need is a little piece of wood to go with the buttonhole cutter and a little hammer. This hammer I've had for a long time. It's nice and small, but you can get little hammers that are designed for children and they work great. You can also get them in sets where you get the buttonhole cutter and a little circular end that cuts eyelets, and it comes with the wood. From here we get to cut the buttonholes. The piece of wood will go underneath the buttonhole and put this on a surface that is firm. The little end of the blade is going to fit right in the center of that buttonhole where that tiny little space is. It's very easy to line it up because it fits right in the middle of that hole. Even with a really small space, that blade fits right inside. Buttonholes come in all different sizes, and if we're going to have a large one, we're going to be able to cut in various places. So we want to put the end right at the very end of that stitching. We don't want to cut into the threads, but we want to get right up close. So put that blade right to the very end and put that blade forward. From here we just need to tap a couple of times very lightly on the end. And this is why a lightweight hammer works great. We don't need the big ones. A couple little taps is all we're going to need. And that's going to cut the fibers. From here I can pick it up, place the other end in, and slide it down. And a couple of more taps. That blade goes right through the fabric and slightly into that wood. But now we have a very clean cut. There's no fraying and it's smooth. The blade just fits perfectly in between. If we have a really small buttonhole and that blade is too big, we can still use it. Take that buttonhole and have it go over the edge of that piece of wood. I'm going to wrap it so you'll be able to see. So I only have a small portion sitting on top of that piece of wood. From here, I'm going to be able to just cut along the edge. So I'm only cutting a very small piece. Couple of taps. Now I can turn this over and do the second side. As long as your fabric is laying down out of the way, you're not going to cut those threads, so that fabric stays out of the way. And a tap. So we have even the tiniest of the buttonholes opened up. With the kit, you get another tool. The tool still has that wooden handle, and on the end, you have this long piece that has a hole cut out at the end. That hole and that circle around the hole is a cutter. It's the same as the flat blade, it's just a different shape. So it's designed to cut out these holes. So you're not having to go in with a tiny little pair of scissors and try to trim that open. Put it right in the middle. Couple of taps with that hammer. When we lift up that blade, we're going to have the hole cut. And a lot of times the fabric will actually go inside of this little tool. To remove the fabric from the inside, we're going to be able to take a pin and put it right through this little opening. And that will help pop out all of those little fabric circles. So this tool cuts the tiniest little circles just perfectly. These tools work great for buttonholes, but they're also great for embroidery and any cutaway. So if you're going to cut some fabric away from some stitching, these will give a nice, clean finish. And the tools will last a lifetime. This is my original one that I've had for over 20 years. And here's a new one. And you can see that those blades stay sharp for a very, very long time. So that one size buttonhole cutter can do any size button, and it leaves such a clean finish. Thank you for joining me today on Sew Very Easy. Feel free to subscribe, and as always, come on back. Let's see what we're sewing next time in the sewing room. Bye for now.